I'm Jen Rattle, DT, that's me. I'm here today to share with you my bag for the month of therapy of all things Seussical. So today actually is Dr. Suess's birthday, and for the whole month of therapy that I work with kids, I have made my themes up surrounding Dr. Suess. I've primarily based a lot of it off of Dr. Suess books, so let's get started there. The first book that I'm using is Go Dog Go. The kids that I'm working with are birth through age 3, so I typically am not reading the entire book. Rather, I'm picking out selections from the book that I think are pertinent and helpful to enhance different skills. So for example, Go Dog Go, very simple for verbal routines. So to get a kiddo to say go, you open up the book, and if you're reading it, there's a section and it's dogs in cars going around, going away fast, and then there's this, look at those dogs go, go dogs go, and they talk about the light is green now and the light is red now. So then I just made these little stop and go cards, super simple. I printed them out on my printer, and then I have these little dogs that I bring with. And each of the kiddos and the moms and I, we each get a dog. And at first I'll model by taking the go sign, and then we'll say, go dogs go, and we all start running around, and then we'll hold up the stop sign and we'll say, stop dogs stop, and everybody has to stop. And then eventually what happens is I'm looking for imitation so that the kiddo can come in and he or she is the one that's doing the go and the stop. And we then are using some dramatic play with our dogs, and we have our dogs play together, and then I have little cars that they'll go on top of, and they'll ride the cars, and they're going around fast, and we talk about fast, and then they go slow. And then there's another portion of the book where the dogs are going to bed. So we put our dogs to bed, and we go to bed, and we snore. And we do this verbal routine of 1, 2, 3, wake up! And the kids really enjoy that. So the more energy that you're putting forth, then the more fun it is and the more engaging it is for the kids. So that's certainly just 2 different activities from just one of the books. And put these over to the side. So the next book that I have activities to go along with is a really cute one. It's called Put Me in the Zoo. And you can see the little character on the front. He has lots of different colored spots. And so I just went ahead and I printed out same little character, but he's blank. And we talk about the fact that these circles right now are empty and we want to make them full. So we're discussing, you know, those concepts of full versus empty. And I have these little do-a-dot art markers, and we then talk about colors and we make choices. So for example, do you want the orange one or do you want the yellow one? And we let the kiddo choose which one. For some kiddos, they're not yet they don't yet have the ability to verbalize that, and so then we're looking for pointing. Then they have to use problem solving to, how do we get this off? It's stuck, what are we gonna do? And so then we have to, you know, get it off, and oftentimes at first a kiddo can't do that, and so they're gonna have to request help, which is great, and they pass it over, and then we're working on verbalization for help or even signing for help. So then we get it open, and we come back, and I always have a little cookie tray with me because we don't want it to get all over the floor. And then we fill up those circles and we go dot, 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 dot. And that's a really simple word, and then it becomes part of the routine that we do. And it's all full with yellow, and then we want to pick a different color. So we go ahead and we pick out a different color, and we do that same routine again. Do you want green or do you want blue? And we let the child pick which color that they want. And by the end, we have a little fella that looks about the same, and we talk about all these different colors. So we're learning colors, we're learning full and empty, we're learning requesting for help, we're learning problem solving, how do we open it. Then the next thing that I do in relation to this book talks about, you know, that he was in a zoo, and so I have a little puzzle that goes along, and they are zoo animal puzzles. So we'll do the puzzle, and we'll talk about, again, making choices. So I'm giving the child do you want the giraffe or do you want the snake? And then we'll talk about what sounds they make. And I'm not really good at giraffe sounds, so I say that they munch, munch, munch the leaves high up on the tree, and we work on that as well. So then we put all of the pieces to our puzzle. We have to find all their places. You know, does it go here? No. How about here? Yay! And we want to encourage our children to be clapping and excited and happy that they got that spot. And so they're going to learn that by the way that we present that for them. So those are 2 different activities that go along with the book, Put Me in the Zoo. I don't know if you can see my table here, but I have a ton more of activities, one of which is the sensory bin, and the lights went out, which means it's time for me to be done. So thanks for joining in, and I will come back at you later this month with more activities that go along with Dr. Seuss. So thanks so much. Hope that you're having a Seussical month, and please join me again.